It's your girl Amber J, and I am coming to you with this makeup look here. I just did something really simple because I do have to film and do some wig reviews. So I just wanted you guys to see my whole process as to what I do when I do my makeup from beginning to end. So if you would like to see this, please stay tuned. And before we get into it, if you are new to this channel, hi, welcome. My name is Amber J, and welcome to my world. I hope that you guys stick around. I hope that you enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the outro. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna start from top to bottom, explain everything that I'm using and all that good stuff, okay? Now that I have my skin prepped, the first thing that I want to do is my brows. I know there's some people out there that like to do like their foundation and concealer and all this stuff. That ain't me. I gotta do my brows first. I gotta do my eyeshadow next, because if there's any fallout or anything, all I can do is just take some wipes and just wipe underneath my eye. And these are the e.l.f. wipes. These are bomb. These are so bomb. So let's go ahead and get to these brows, honey. Let's see. And my favorite eyebrow pencil is the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. Now this joker right here, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's expensive. It's really, really expensive. It's about $21, but this joker is worth it. And the reason why I say it's worth it is it really is precise. And when I use this, I don't have to conceal under my eyebrow or above my eyebrow as much as I would if I use like the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil or whatever other kind of pencil that's out there. This one right here is a holy grail to me. So you can use this. You can use, I think CoverGirl has a good one. I gotta try that one. Let me know down below if you would like to see like a drugstore type makeup look. I got several eyeshadow palettes I can use from the drugstore, but CoverGirl is really good. ColourPop, I don't know if they consider themselves drugstore, but their eyebrow pencil is really cheap and is really good. And that's another one that I like. So let's go ahead and get to these eyebrows, okay? So what I like to do is really just brush them up, okay? Brush them up, and then I'm gonna start that line underneath the brow. And you just make your shape underneath your brow. And you wanna take your time with this because it can be tedious, but it's something that, you know, you need to get right. So you want to make sure that you take your time. Other than that, you're going to have to use a makeup wipe and, you know, start all over again. So I try to get them as even as possible, but girl, 9 times out of 10, my brows are they're not even, okay? And yeah. So I just make them do what they do, okay? I am trying to get my routine with my eyebrows down pat. Now, I know a lot of people stroke up with the pencil. I don't. To me, I like to draw them on like this. And then I go in the way the hair is. The hair is growing. But yeah, I like to do it like that. And I think out of everything when it comes to makeup, the eyebrows have to be bomb, because to me, it's like that's the focal point of your face, in all honesty. That's what everybody sees first is your eyebrows. That's just me. But yeah, I like to do the eyebrows first, and then my eyeshadow, and then my foundation and my concealer and powder and all that good stuff. And I try to do a slant in the front. And see, they're already looking kind of uneven, but we're gonna work that out. We will work it out. But in the front, I always like to draw downward instead of drawing up. To me, it just works for me. You can try it and see if it works for you. But it just makes it easier for me to really draw like those hair-like points or whatever that is. But we're gonna just draw down, and you always want to make sure that you're brushing the product in. Don't go too crazy with brushing it in, because if you go too crazy with it, you're gonna just rub it right off. So just be very, very light with it, okay? And just make those hairs. And see, even though it's kind of crooked, I can fix that with concealer, okay? But yeah, you see one of them is kind of just taking over my forehead, and the other one is just kind of just chilling. But we're gonna fix that, okay? But yeah, but this pencil right here, I absolutely love it. I've been on this Precisely My Brow kick, I would say, for about a good year. And I promise you guys, it's bomb. It's bomb. So let's see, are they straight? They gonna do. They gonna do. So it's gonna do. And like I said, you just brush it carefully, because you don't want to brush the product off, okay? But you just want to go in small strokes like that, and that creates that hair look, okay? And it won't make it so harsh looking. You just want to do just tiny strokes. All right, let's get the concealer. And even though my brows they look all right, but we're gonna go ahead and just try to, fix it a little bit. I am using Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Of course, this is a high-end brand. You can use ColourPop again. ColourPop concealers are really, really good. I love them. Actually, I should have used that for my brows. I'm using a flat brush for my eyebrows, and as you can see, it's really, really flat, okay? And I already put some product on it, so that's what that is. But you just want to use just a small amount. And I will say that underneath the eyebrow, I use either a lighter concealer, or I use a skin tone concealer on the bottom of my brow. But on the top of my brow, I always use either foundation that matches me or a concealer shade that matches me. So I always try to use a concealer that is the same color as me. All right, so you just want to blend that down. Making sure y'all can see. But you want to just blend that down into your eye area. Just blend, blend, blend. Because you don't want it to look crazy up there. You want it to look au natural. With Violet Boss. I'm trying not to blind y'all. And it's the Like a Boss palette because I'm feeling bossy today. Bossy. Anyway, and these are the colors. Very warm, very pretty. So I'm really feeling these colors. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like a neutral look. What I like to do for my eye looks, I always like to use like some kind of shadow base, whether it's concealer, whether it's a primer. I got like a little sample of the Urban Decay eye primer. Well, they call it the eyeshadow primer potion. This one is really, really good. Really, really good. And I just put just a dab on both eyes and blend that in, okay? You blend it in. Let's go ahead and get into this palette, girl. So, with my first color, I'm going to take Serve. So this color right here is pretty much close to my skin tone. So that's going to be my transition color. Okay. So we're going to use that and we're going to take it and just blend that all the way up here. Just get that blended in. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. And actually, guys, this is my first time using this palette. I actually got it on sale at Sephora. And I was cleaning out my makeup bin because I have a makeup addiction, people. And I was going through it and cleaning out everything and realized, okay, I need to start using some of these eyeshadow palettes and different things, you know, that I have. And, you know, instead of them just sitting in there and just, you know, collecting dust. And this one, I absolutely love so far. All right, so we're gonna take another blending brush. This is a Morphe M330. The other brush that I use is by BH Cosmetics, and it's the number 6. I got it in a brush set. The Morphe brushes are really, really good. I actually heard about them through a girl named Andrea Renee. I'm pretty sure y'all know about her. She's here on YouTube. She raves about this brush, and she was so right about this. So, right on, girl. So, the next color we're going to use is Work, okay? Work, 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 work. I sound so terrible. And we're going to put that in the crease. And just blend, 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 blend. Ugh. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope everything went well. I hope you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed your family. Now I'm going back into Serve, and I'm just blending, helping to blend that out in the at the top. And y'all may hear my baby boy crying, but him and daddy are supposed to be in there watching football, but I don't think he wanted to watch it. All right, so I am going to use another brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and it's the number 8 brush. It's just a smaller brush. And I'm going to use, let's see. I think I'm going to use Snatched, which is, I'm just blending, y'all. I'm gonna use Snatched, which is right there, okay? But we're gonna just put that color right in your outer B area and then just blend it up, okay? And we're not doing too much. And let's see. Work. But I hope y'all's Thanksgiving was good. Ours was a little different because my daughter actually stayed with my mom because we had family from Cleveland, Ohio come through. And so my cousin's little kids were here. And of course, my daughter being a socialite that she is, my daughter wanted to play with them and spend time with them. So we were just like, okay, go ahead. Because I knew she was going to be bored here. So yeah, let's use Adulting, which is right next to it. I'm going to use that and put it on the lid. That's pretty. That is pretty. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. This is the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. Love this stuff because I have itty bitty lashes. And for some reason, this thing just does it. It gets those lashes and it makes it where they are just, they look like I actually got some. So, so yeah, I'll use that. All right, so the lashes that we're going to use are from Kiss. They are the Lash Contour Triple Push-Up Collection. And these right here are absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put those on. Well, not put them on yet, but I'm going to set them up for me to put them on. And I'm going to use some Duo Glue. I just use any old Duo Glue, any kind of just eyelash glue, period. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna use a primer. This primer is a No Problem primer. Hopefully you can see that. No Problem primer from Touch and Soul. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on as my primer for my foundation. And of course you wanna skip the brows, okay? And this primer is really good for giving you that airbrush look, okay? So, the foundation that I'm going to be using is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I got mine in Butter Pecan. Hopefully you can see that. Come on, focus. There you go. Butter Pecan. So let's go ahead and put this foundation on. I may need a second layer, but we shall see. And you just want to pounce it in. I always get like right up in here where I did the eyeshadow so that it can have some kind of cutoff up there. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, blend that sucker on in. And you just watch out for your eyebrows, okay? Because you don't want to mess them up after you did all that work. We're going to use the concealer, which is, I'm going this way too, and this is in Butterscotch, okay? So we're going to get underneath there. And there. Put just a little bit on the nose and a little bit up here. And you just want to blend it out. And what I like to do is when I'm blending my concealer, I like to use the bottom part of my sponge, since it has the foundation on it, to help it blend even more, because it has that foundation, so it you know, it won't look like some big mark or you have like, it won't be as obvious as you have on a lighter concealer compared to your foundation, if that makes sense. Now, powder that I will be using is by Fenty. I'm going to use just a little bit of Fenty, because with Fenty, and this is the banana shade, is very, very light. But the thing about this powder is it sets your face. It sets your face so pretty. So what I did was I just dipped the sponge into the container and then dab the excess off of my hand. And so dip, dab, and set. Okay. And I like to blend mine in. And the reason why I do that is because of the fact that I am an oily girl. So I don't like to dust off anything. I just blend the powder in. And so yeah. So the Fenty is really good. I don't really hear too many people talking about the Fenty as much anymore. I know some people had a lot of complaints about like the color, but you just gotta be light-handed with it. All right, so I am back. My lashes are on, and now it's time to finish powdering my face. Is by Sephora, is the color number 58 Toffee Peach. And this is what I'm going to use for all over my face. And this just helps to not only set my foundation, but to also bring some type of color back to my face, because that Fenty, it can be a little light. So what I do is I put powder on top of that powder just to help with that, if that makes sense. Okay, and that way it won't be as bright. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is bronze. Of course, I'm using what? Fenty Beauty. So this is the packaging for it. It's a little bright. It is the color Cocoa Naughty. This bronzer is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not gonna be your heavy duty type bronzer. It really does give you like a nice, ooh, gotta get that 5 head up there. Lord. It gives you a nice bronze look without doing too much. And I really, really do like that about this bronzer. You get the side of your nose. Okay. Get under your chin, even though that's supposed to make you look like you're lost some weight, but trust me, honey. Ain't no bronzer strong enough to make me look like I lost some weight in my face. So, but I'm still gonna put it down there though. But you wanna put it in your cheeks. And like I said, it just warms you up and make you look like you know, been tanning a little bit. All right, so back to the eyes. I am going to put a dark shade under my eyes just to finish the eye look. So I'm gonna start off with Snatched. If you can see it right there. I'm gonna start off with Snatched and put that dark shade right there. I might mix a little bit of work in there with it. Okay, that was kind of too dark. And try to blend that in. That was pigmented, y'all. There we go. You want to blend that in at the top. Snatched. Just a little bit of work, which is right next to it, okay? And make sure you blend it in with the top of your, well, not the top, but the side of your eye. Alrighty. And you can put a little bit of mascara down there. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Only because I ain't got a lot of lashes down here. That's just me being honest. Alright, so now we're gonna do some blush. This is by Note. It is the color Desert Rose, and it's absolutely beautiful. The lights have it kind of flushed out a little bit, but it's a pretty like orangey tone. And it just gives me just a little bit of what I need. It just gives me, you know, it makes my cheeks look flush. It doesn't give me too much and not too little, but it makes me look like I have some kind of color in my cheeks, okay? And lastly, we're gonna do some highlight. This highlighter is by Maybelline, is the Master Chrome in the number 100 Molten Gold. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. It beats most, if not all, my high-end highlighters. Put some up there and right there on the high points of your cheeks, okay? You just want to make yourself glow. I'm stupid, y'all. But anyway, you just put that in the high points of your cheek. Okay? You just want to make it look like you're, you know, beaming a little bit. All right? And then you spray it out. All right. And for the lippy, this is a new lip that I've been using for the past, I want to say, month. It is absolutely gorgeous. And when I say absolutely gorgeous, I mean absolutely gorgeous. It is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is the color Ashton. And it's just a pretty nude. And the thing about it is you can use it with a lip liner, or you don't have to use a lip liner. And today I'm not going to use a lip liner, okay? So let's get to it. All right, there is that nude. I'm gonna go and put on my hair real quick and I'll be right back. All right guys, so this is my final look. I hope that you really enjoyed this makeup get ready with me type video. If you have any questions, of course, please leave them down below. Like if you really like this video, and I hope that you guys subscribe. Please have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.